Good evening. You're listening to Muse Mondays on the Mellovania Mallwaze. And I've got a new fancy little pop guard device in front of my mic, and I feel so professional and it's exciting. I hope that the audio sounds good. I have wanted to make some videos on the singles that are coming out for the WoW signal for a bit, like probably a month now, and it just so happens that Cryogen, which has a whole situation attached to it, I say in jest, has been paired with hexagons, which, as you may remember, was the singular title that maybe I was most excited to hear. And I want to say there was like a minute 30 seconds of something else put online, so I'm going to check that. Today I'm going to listen to Cryogen, its proper mastered version off camera and then tell you what I think about it. I will react to hexagons live and trim down my reaction. And then if there's that other bonus song, I'll live react to that as well. I just wanted to make at least one more WoW Signal video before the WoW Signal. So Cryogen, it first got revealed live, so I listened to a few videos people just recorded on their iPhones, and it was really making the rounds. Even I saw it, and I'm not in any kind of Muse fandom. I saw it and was like, okay, cool, one of the songs is out, and oh my god, the YouTube comments are so glowing, and everybody is echoing the same idea, or they were like a month ago when I saw all of this go down, or was it 2 months now? Everybody was like, this sounds like they're finally back to the origin of symmetry sound, which I think is a little bit crazy because I have lived through drones being called like, wow, we're back to classic Muse, and then Anarchy Rainbow, whatever it was called, Will of the People, wow, we're back to classic Muse. They've done that, but I don't think there was ever a time when they said, oh, this actually sounds like we're back to Absolution, we're back to origin of symmetry. I think it's because Cryogen is such like a riff heavy song that people are thinking, but it's more than just that. There is just kind of this texture. Like, I agree. There is this kind of vibe overall, even in the lyrics, even in the emotional tone. There is this certain lightheartedness. I don't know, maybe that's not the right word. There's this certain sci-fi distance going on. It's not super duper personal, even though it's describing a personal thing. It has this vague ass metaphor as its title, as its hook. It literally straight up reminds me of Plug-in Baby 2 as that's my first impression of it, and I do like it. I'm not like a Plug-in Baby top 10 song person, so I'm not freaking out about it, but I did find myself craving that riff that I haven't heard in probably a month and a half, just randomly the last couple days while I was getting ready to make this video. I'm like, maybe I'll listen to Cryogen now, but I held off. I'm going to put headphones on and listen to the official mastered version right now and get back to you. Oh, right, the reason I wanted to make this is in the YouTube videos where people recorded it live, they busted out this banger, got a really, really good crowd response, seemed really good live because it was so fun and heavy and riff heavy, and then he said, be nice on Reddit. So I'm guessing people didn't take very well to the sweet nectar water flimsy pop song that they put together with Be With You. I that song, I haven't thought about that song since I listened to it. I'm excited to see that they have more range and maybe more classic Muse. I just love the confident, be nice on Reddit. Be nice on Reddit. Chat, my Muse Rangers, my Muse Mices, that kind of changed a lot. That kind of changed a ton compared to the iPhone recording. Holy shit, that's a real goodie. That I want to listen. I want to be listening to that right now. That's a really good song. That's a really good song. There are certain things that really elevated it once, I heard it all put together in the official master or whatever, the album recording. Wow. Pretty much every section, not every part of it was written in a way that immediately got my attention. Like usually you can at least get me on the verse and the pre-chorus for any song, and I have to stop myself. If I only like the verse and the pre-chorus for a song and then the chorus is a letdown, I don't like the song. I will eventually get tired of that song. In this case, I actually really didn't feel much about the pre-chorus except for the lyric polar forests or whatever. That really, I was like, ooh, imagery. There's a really consistent theme of ice and shit, which is fun. And okay, that got me there. But like pretty much every section, like the pre-chorus, polar forest, whatever, that's cool. If it ever felt like I was losing interest, I shifted my interest around to other parts and started to care again. Like I wasn't super there for the bridge at first, and then I noticed the drums for the first time. I noticed the drums maybe had like not rim clicks, but like there was some extra little sound that was happening in the bridge that kind of brought me in, and that was nice. But oh my god, the number one thing from the very first rip is the bass. As soon as I started listening, holy shit, the bass changes things. The way the bass line interlocks with that riff, I was too like orgasmic to even focus on the drum. I don't even know what he was doing. I literally was like, the way that those two things lined up was perfect and gave it this really, really good forward moving energy, almost like dancing. It was properly groovy, and that was the perfect little spice, the perfect little something that I needed. And really, you put it all together. I was thinking like Plug-in Baby originally, but then I started thinking like, oh, this has like the groove. I could dance to this. This is like one of those songs, which was really, really nice. Yeah, the Cryogen, I will never cry again or whatever. That is the stupidest lyric to base your entire chorus around. But it's kind of epic for the same reason. I guess you call that cheesy or whatever. Cryogen, I will never cry. Okay. But Don't Cry Again before like the fat badonkadonk minute straight outro jam was kind of cool. I was shocked when we got to that point and it was just like, oh, we already did like the last chorus bit. I don't think we're gonna do like a Dead Inside, Dark Side, super epic build-up finale. No, we're just grooving, and they did a good job with like the burr, 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 burr. It was cool. You can kind of, it's a real like rock out moment, you know. Well, like not like Nights of Sidonia level rock out, but it was pretty cool and nice. I mean, 5 minutes definitely flew by for sure. Man, yeah, there is just, I feel like I'm not like immediately grabbed, like, holy shit, I love this, but there's just so many good things, and especially more of them now that I'm listening to the proper version. Extra little bits like extra backing vocals, the fact that a lot of the vocals are distorted. I love distorted vocals. Maybe that's why I like Vocaloid now. I didn't sit down to realize that till this minute. Muse probably is the reason I love distorted vocals. Yeah, good distortion, good extra like backing vocal parts added in, and yeah, little like synths or stings or whatever here and there were really cool. As a good song, just combining that with Unraveling, which the more I think about it, the more I love. Yeah, I have seen albums in my time come by me and not really have a lot going on, and one song at the tier of Unraveling can save it for me. This song is already like right there next to it, so I'm excited to listen to the rest of them. Man, I'm damn excited, you know that? I just went to the mall and went to a record store and got a pre-order for the album because I realized I could do that, and it felt so quirky and outside the box because I don't know if I've ever done that. Like, there are times where I would have done that, but I got like my Radiohead albums in the mail, I think, when those two came out. Muse, I don't know. I mean, I always bought it on iTunes back in the day. I wanted to get Pierce the Veil, Jaws of Life, Rest in Piss, the day that it came out, but none of the stores had it, which was embarrassing. But I was like, I want to get Jaws of Life, or not Jaws of Life. I want to get the WoW Signal Day 1. I want to make something of that. And man, these songs and that little extra like, ooh, I'm gonna go pick up my new video game, my new album on day 1. Feels like it's Muse Christmas. It really feels like a new album right now. I'm kind of stoked. So I'm gonna listen to Cryogen now. All right, I am pulling up Cryogen for the live reaction. I don't even know what kind of song this is supposed to be. It could be like a sad song. It could be like a ballad. I don't know. Did I say Cryogen? It's hexagons. It's hexagons that I'm listening to. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Assassin who? Oh, MK Ultra. Okay. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. This intro. Oh. Reapers. It's quiet now. Ooh. Acoustic. Clean sound. Imagery. The sci-fi feel is just unreal. You can feel the starship landing. Smoke machine. Big metal door opening. Haunted by futures I can't avoid. 100-line music video. Fog of War. 100-line. The atmosphere is so real, but the momentum kind of is not. Politics. She will castrate my obsession. This is such a Muse song, man. The sci-fi atmosphere is killing me. The space atmosphere is killing me. It's so dramatic. It's so classic. I just realized I have no idea what the song structure is right now. This is such a weird song. I guess it's like a drone song. Got that weird dramatic format. Got the riffs. The opening was so electric. Wow. I don't think I'm that into it, but I respect it, and it really grabs your attention. All right. Very cool ending. Transition? Yeah, probably a transition. Unraveling. All right, so it transitioned, I think, into whatever is between this and Unraveling. So that'll be an exciting part of the album. I don't know what was going on, like, harmonically in the repeated part where it's like, our resistance is mass produced, she's gonna castrate me or whatever. I guess I wasn't that into it, but it created this really dramatic, dark atmosphere, which was obviously the intention of everything working together. So musy, so gripping, so powerful, very weird and haunting. It's not as exciting of like a lead single as Cryogen or Unraveling. Like, I wouldn't have made this a lead single, probably, unless you're trying to convince the fans, like, we're classic Muse doing starship drama, space opera shit. Like, yeah, no, I believed you. I think there was something really amazing about just how gripping the intro was and just how much they committed to each part. Like, this is the deedly exciting guitar thing you can't look away from. This is the dramatic open like starship scene, which was effective. Like, I couldn't look away. So it was almost like a movie in that way. The scenes moved into each other very well, but the overall thing was just like Muse. And like our resistance is mass produced. We lost our fire because we're fucking dumb or whatever. Like, it's not really, that doesn't really speak to me the way like Boots on the Floor Anarchy spoke to me with the last album. So I'm gonna listen to it one more time. Man, that sure is a Muse song. So I learned some lore about hexagons. I found the official visualizer. One, the croissant-shaped thing on the cover art for this album is a spaceship and it can move. Two, when it moves, it's red. And three, the hexagon is a giant hurricane storm system on the bottom of Saturn that looks like a hexagon from space. And that's where the starship moved to. And it sure is a cool atmospheric song for flying a spaceship to a hexagon-shaped hurricane. Yeah, I like parts of it. One thing I was thinking is, I feel like that repeated part that I said harmonically felt weird to me. It reminds me of when I listened to or I watched a video of Stockholm Syndrome played backwards. That's one of like the big Muse hits. That's an amazing, arresting song that just like grips you by the spine and shakes you. And backwards, it had this really creepy twisting, like it still felt like you were trapped in a storm, but it was just so twisted. It was like your limbs were breaking apart. Like obviously it was reversed, you know, but I remember there was like an MCR music video behind that video, and I had no idea about MCR back then. I only had the foggiest. This was like 2011, but something about the delivery and the lyrics would just be so creepy if this were all played backwards, like that one Radiohead song that for some reason is on this channel where they recorded it and did everything backwards. That would have been really creepy and cool because the lyrics aren't quite cool enough or gripping enough or politically interesting enough to carry it for me. It's like, whoa, can you believe our resistance was futile because of like maybe implied consumerism? Like, yeah, like if I were working to hear these lyrics, that'd be really fire. But in this case, it's like, I wish you were just talking about the hurricane or something. It's just tough because like dramatic space tragedy is such a good vibe, and the Mars Volta did it so incredibly well with Los Ojos last year. Like that might be one of my least favorite Mars Volta albums, even though I am a big fan of the revival era. Like I'm just not personally going out for tragic space all the time. Trust me, I go out to tragic space. This is probably going on my 100-line playlist right after this. But if I want dramatic, tragic space stuff, Mars Volta won't have the deedly deedlies, but that album, just from cover to cover, is full of that vibe. So this isn't my favorite thing at what it is trying to do, but as an MK Ultra enjoyer, I do really like the deedly deedlies in the beginning, and that kind of, like I said while I was recording, this is making me love guitar again, and there's some funny little almost video gamey sounding elements there that are really cute and fun to listen to. So that's a neat song, but I would never have led with it as a single. I'm a little bit worried about the quality of the rest of the album if this is it, but hey, I also didn't think that Be With You was all that good either. So we're back in 50-50 land. Let me just search for that theoretical extra song real fast. I was correct. It's Night Shift Superstar. Give me a second. It looks like maybe the album leaked. I am literally seeing a non-official upload of Shimmering Scars right next. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, it's actually a very beautiful fan tribute idea. That's really cool. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. It's made by AI. Okay. Now I'm back on topic. This is only 30 seconds, and I hear the fat, funky bass. This is the dancey song. Is it a good dancey song? This is so exciting. I feel like I'm meeting an in-law or something. All right. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da. Boop, 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 boop. Pow, pow. Ow! Ow! Okay, literally all I got out of that is this is the dancey song. It's almost ABBA level with the lyrics. It's like, she's a night shift superstar. It's like, okay, yeah, we sure are disco. Like, we sure are dancing. I'm a little cynical on first rip. The first impression, like, yup, this sure is the dancey song. Like, after you make me feel like it's Halloween, like, that's probably the dancey song to me. And it's like so effortless, but this is like, we're making a ABBA. Like, okay. One more time, I guess, for the road. Yeah, this almost sounds more AI generated than the AI generated fan quote song quote. It just sounds like dancey music with dancey lyrics. I would have to hear it in context, I think. The making of Absolution. Hello, Muse YouTube. Okay, these are all just AI versions when I go Googling, which is gross, but yeah, that seems like it's basically it. Pretty fun, pretty cool. I'm gonna go listen to Cryogen and watch the extremely Star Wars Last Jedi themed video. I can't get over the black and red space theme. Like, I will not escape 100 line for this entire summer. Okay. No, it's pretty rad. Very Muse. It's a little bit tough now that I'm like aggressively saying like I need one of these songs to be as good as the songs that really made Drones and Will of the People for me. It's like, oh, it's a lot of pressure, but we'll see how they sit all together. It's gonna take time, and yeah, I'll be back. I reckon there won't be any more songs, but maybe I'll get on a Muse kick and I'll come back for another album. Maybe my 100 line kick will get me on a Muse kick and I'll make another video. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll see you when the album is out, won't I?